The Deep Talk with Mr. Henry.
Hello, how are you? I hope your Sunday is moving on well. Welcome back to the Deep Talk. For those of you that watched us last week, thank you for the feedback. Those of you that share the videos, those of you that subscribe to the channel, the new people, thank you so much. So, Biriku TV, Galaxy TV, and of course on YouTube, you can watch it anytime. On two platforms, Galaxy TV, and of course my YouTube channel, The Deep Talk with Mr. Henry. My name is Mr. Henry, and thank you for making me your #1 media personality in just a very short time. Now, today we're going to have a deep discussion with a very beautiful voice, very beautiful woman, one of the best smiles you will ever see. In a video, she's always smiling. She's always smiling. Now, for some of us that are privileged to interact with her in a daily life, she's always smiling and she has a beautiful smile. Why are you always smiling, Martha?
Why am I always smiling?
Yeah.
Because I feel it's the only thing you can actually give someone to. You can't take time so
nowadays you get pissed off and mad.
Yes, I do. I do, but I look so funny. You don't want to see
when
me.
You're mad, eh?
Yes. Like I'm like a cheap baby.
Another thing about you is, I think I've told you this before, you have rich people vibes around you, yeah?
Yeah. That is them what I was jaja wankoko. Ate enkoko eberangaga. Tewali wonkoko chovola enkoko era bazirya ku Christmas.
Ogenze mu Luganda oludi deep gwe muwala wa jajja wankoko.
Jajja wankoko.
Your grandfather is called Jajja Wankoko.
That's my dad's stage name. We have stars in the family.
Jajja Wankoko. So okay, you come from a family that has musicians?
Yeah. I come from a family that has musicians.
This, I didn't know.
My dad really loves music, and I think even okwagala music kwavira ddala from my dad, because he yasooka n'okuleeta studio waffe waka. Ne tumanya nti ne studio nayo bagirese, tumanya nti tusobola okugenda mu studio ne recording.
When you say studio, like you know byali mu piano nanga ki?
Yes. Mukama mulungi ti daddy wange mwami mukozi, so twainanga rentals. Kati ye daddy wange era nnyo tugamba mbu kyoyina kyekikuwa ki ekirala kyoyagala. So yali ayagala nnyo okuyimba ate nga ayagala naffe to having access tusobole okubaako ebintu ebimu bye tuyiga. So n'aleeta studio waka, naye nga studio eyo ajiwadde omwami oyo producer bayi bamuyita Weaverbird oba bamuyita Weaverbird.
Yeah.
N'amuleeta ewaka. Ewaffe waka. Yeah, kati ku one of the rentals n'amuwaako ka room, n'amugamba kati ffe tukolere music gwe webaka. Abagala okukolera n'abagala boyagala nabo kolera bajjo bakolere. Ffe kye twagala in-house twatuze naffe otukolere. So ne tufunira awo MUKISA. Era ewaka waffe my dad loves music. Era ya producing nyimba ze abasobola okugenda ku YouTube gyali Jajja Wankoko ng'ayimba omudigido nga naffe tuli muli tunyenye ebyensuti n'enkoko.
So your dad was actually a commercial musician.
Hey, he wanted to come commercial and he used to shoot his videos. Era na Twitter natugaba n'engampuli yandishayi ne tumugamba bakati leero bakanula nnyo eriiso banywayo kale ne tumwayo bananywayo banga ka spirit nga katuguma. Sometimes ga video yinzo kwetaga nga ebikazi birina okuba bwe bati nga bimunyenyezaamu nga history.
When your mother is okay with it?
Unfortunately, by that time, they had separated. Yes. Naira still, fetuva mu tujita modernized family. Eri eguba mulimu kataba akola. So
ne otera wao byana nga bit working in front of your father.
Nga bino kunyenyamu omudigido nga webinyenyamu. Yes, my brother as well. He's an artist, MCM omuchamu. He's a rapper. But now
real?
Yes.
Wow.
Now going commercial, he has his new song, Olimbaro Europia Ensege. Mulukuba nnyo kugundi. Tube yuko kukire ensege.
That's your brother?
ensege MCM omukyalo gwe omanyi kye tugenda okukola Kampala wano.
So which means you come from a typically musical family.
And my brother wrote my very walwakayima kange nasooka okukola ye mabega my very first song. Brother wangu ye.
Like how many are you in a family? I come from a family of 2. And a stepsister. So that makes us 3. My mother had a child before meeting my father. We are 3. But when I interact with people that come from a family that, you know, ngabantu banji, I feel jealous. I'm like, yes. You come from a family of like how many?
My mom had us 4, 2 girls, 2 boys. Then my dad, we are so many. I think we are now, we are almost like 13 now or 14.
Big up on yourself. Big up on yourself. You know,
I have my siblings,
wow.
Yeah, so it's fun. You just get into the whole normal, like now he's living this new life because I think for him when he separated with my mom, he actually moved on. He got a new person. So now they are building out with his new family. We all grinding. We're going to Tumuchali.
Growing up in a family with such a setting, how does it feel seeing your father separating with your mother? I'm sorry, this. Forgive me if you don't want that question, but how does it strike you as a person?
I should say because I think my parents separated. I was around in my P7.
P7 was like 2007, 8 for you.
Yes.
2007.
Yes, 2007.
You are follow, but it's okay.
I am still here.
But another thing I didn't tell you about her, she's very funny. You can't sit around with her and you don't laugh.
So Munaye, P7 I think as a young girl, when my parents separated, but I was happy about it.
You were happy?
Yes, I know my parents are going to see it, but I was happy about it.
Why? Yeah.
I was, as a child, you do not want to see your parents like fighting
all the
time, and then you want to see them peaceful. And but now growing up, because I used to see how much they love themselves besides of the fighting and everything. I always hope and like maybe these people will get back together, but I don't see that coming. But yeah, but as a young one, I was happy. Until now, Nadina privilege. You can move vacation. Daddy, missing a mommy. I want to go and see her. So it's like, Kale, you go and see your mom. No dake no, no dake no, no tambula no. So you feel like, oh, it's nice, but then you don't even know the feelings that these 2 people who have separated are going through. What your mom? Because I saw my mom after separating with my dad. Nga atandi sobulamu obupya. My mom went back to when
they separated.
Yeah, when they separated. And baina itakadene. So nebamuwako apart. So I saw her we atandika obulamu obupya. Yatandikira mukayuba kali katono kali nakataka. Natandikira omwo neyezimba. Now my mom has a big house, and I saw the struggle, what she went through. Then I also saw my dad I know tulabirira nakomawo nomga dadi enjala ekuluma nago yakawunga nagamba nikati go uralo omuntu alina kubeerawo let me send you right day omuntu alina kubeerawo nga omubiri okuwona alina kubeerawo nakulya itawo yigo kugoya nakuyigiza okugoya akawunga
nakuyigiza posho.
Yes, I'm a very good cook. I'm a very good
Sibugalo zinengalo zikute ku nkumbi
webale nnyo era dadi wange fe ya I think eyo culture okulaba nti nkuze nayo eyokubeera omukyalo omukozi agogeta yaviira ddala waka. Nze dadi wange mwami muzimbi thosi bana abasoma but he's a technical muzimbi or plumber. So fe waka daddy waffe yazimbawo nga tumulaba ngera kugamba kwata ekitiyo nojja nakwata mu bichafu kati otya bichafu bine bichafu ino bikwata ko so we grew up in that kind of life nga atuyigiriza wadde oli mukyala you also have to get your hands dirty.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You study and finish school?
Yes.
University level or?
Yes, I went to Chambogo University and I did a diploma in textile designing and technology.
Textile designing and technology.
And technology.
There are a lot of things you could have been.
Yeah.
Why did you? Don't tell me why I come from a musical family. Because Jaja Wankoko, Zimba. But why did you choose the life of a musician? You would look good in a bank. You would look good as working for an NGO in accounts. You would look good in any other profession.
Yeah.
Why did the switch for being a musician flip on for you?
No, for me music was me ever since I was a child. Ntinzijukira nalinga nva ku ssomero nga omukyala alina akaduuka awo bamitanga kiki mutoro. Very good friends with my mom. So my mom sometimes waits for me there nga wenva ku ssomero aba angumisa.
Baganda, right?
Yes.
Okay.
My name is MUKISA Martha Nakakande Nedirange. Yes. So mami agumisa wa kiki nawe oli mukujja kati oba atuka akiki okoye makiki agamba okuba sweet one inokunzinira noli okosoko kona mazina noyimba nokachi. So they give you sweet nobela. So I really loved music ever since I was a child. Ne ate netufuna omukisa ku church wetwasabiranga nga waliwo culture troupe. Kati nentandika okubeera nga njiga culture music.
You can dance Maganda, they think.
Tewaliwo traditional dance just tamanyi. I know all culture dances.
Oh yeah.
Era nzukira mwe twaziniranga culture dances nasangirako Aunt Kansime. She used to do okwevuga.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that stuff. Ne musanga keyo netukolako nabo ne trip yabwe. So nengenda bwentyo amasomero genasomeramu nengenda ku St. Bali ku Dembe. Even at St. Catherine as I was a child nga ndimu ebyo njagala bya kuyimba ningira ku awe Mitala Maria. So going to Mitala Maria now, this is how I start studio work. Because Mitala Maria bo bali already bali bayimba enyimba zenene ezaliwo munseno koze muchi all that music. So ne bagala nyimba ezo to revamping. Yeah, so ne batutwala mu studio in Masaka. That's the first time when I agenda ko mu studio. Kati yo culture, I think nenzijanga echange chemanyi is music, regardless the school, all these other things abalabi bagala okufuuka nganze music muwulira muli nze bakubanga engoma munga neba sebwe bati nenjuulye bati ngevuga bati pakata pata I wake up, I'm like, you guys are nyambuse. And, you know, so I think the music was just inside me. I loved it. Now even coming to campus, I want to say campus. Ngamuze yachimanyi because already ya later studio waka. Kati nga tugenda abayimbi abamu abaze waka no baba kingamu.
Ngabani abandi bajje wako producer.
Abayimbi babangayo abajja.
Abanene also.
Not really. Bano we batyo ne bajja no backing mu nyimba zaabwe because already na foundation from school manyama lobozi.
Yes.
So ngogena mu studio no ba backinga. Now atawo I think kitante form 6 tugenda tuina promo yaffe. I think that's when we met with Alan Hendricks.
Oh yeah.
Najja ku somero lyaffe omwana wa anaye Alan ngachikuba.
I didn't even know I went to the same school with that guy until somebody told me. Just recently, like in Lukunjiri. But that's a long story.
He was in form 5, I was in form 6
at Kitante.
So I think he really loves music naye aliawo. But I think ka friendship simaina we kayingiramu awo zemugamba ne waffe tulina studio oyagala kubamu jyamu tugende. So we go at our waffe waka, we did our first song. I think that was the first song I produced. Ne tulimba ku promo yaffe tuyimbye ku promo kati awo high school.
You were not like a couple. First drink somewhere in Jagaswaza stand.
Cheers.
Muwara wa wankoko. Jajja wankoko muyimbi. No, but honestly, there was nothing between you and Alan Hendrix. You didn't ever date. People at Chitande. Wetubabuuza wano bagamba temwedating awo.
But Osmaina kumanyobani nebizibu. Other guys have been crashing on in school. They were not asking me out. I remember when I was in Form 2. Natty Nathan was in my school. I was crashing on that nigga. He was in Form 4.
What? You crashed on Natty Nathan,
and he also crashed on me. I think he.
If he didn't tell you, then he didn't.
No, he did tell me after like a long while.
He told you after a long while.
But then me, I wasn't into him. I was a stuck at one of Fusen no stabichi.
Ora katsinga gwe Empress bam.
Don't buy this.
Anyhow, so there was no relationship between you and Alan.
Nothing between that guy.
Lava you nawe.
I was. That guy was no. Like you cannot date a form below. What did you want? You cannot date a form below. Oh no.
You're in studio together.
Yeah.
He comes to your home. You're now together. Like, did you know he was baby called son then?
Bali bamuleta nga muhamanga tumumanya.
Walitwagala tuchikirira nawe.
Who dates a form below? In your shots. In your shots, like who?
Mpulira.
No way. But then I think
but you found him handsome
I
at some
had attraction to some kind of type of guys when I was young. Yeah.
Like which guys? Natty Nathan is Hendrix is tall. Natty Nathan is tall. Maybe dark. You like that?
I don't even know why I was crashing on Natty, but I think because he was a good break dancer. Then
oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I feel you.
It was.
Which other person did you have a crush on?
I was crashing on. I really wanted him to be my prom date. But then he was not like reaching out. During prom. Prom.
Yeah.
These things were like movies now when I talk about them. Carpet, he didn't have a chick. So we walked in together. But I crushed on that guy. Let me drink to that again.
For him, he didn't become a musician. Oh, he's a musician. Do we know him?
No.
Oh, he's not in the spotlight.
No, he's not in the spotlight. Guy. Like, that's the bad thing about it.
Anyhow, so you make a song with Alan Hendrix?
Yeah, netukola akayimba kaffe. Nekatambula nitukakuba ku promo abana ne bakagala nnyo. Umanyi ffenna tuli ba star. I was an entertainment prefect. So kati star ku star oli mwana wa star nange ndi star mbadde wakabi for 2 years in the school. He
talks about you. I had him on radio some years ago. And he mentioned your name.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, yali star bambi. Yali star mu ngeri ye. Yeah, uyajira. Kati ze mbadde nange star like for almost 2 years. Ate kati tukubye oluyimba kati neba byakabi. So after I think there, never I had vacation. So the whole of my vacation now, Daddy, njagala kola nange video. So I go back home. I think I did. Netukola ya kayimba kafaka so kane tuka shooting a video. Baiba kaita kamakanika.
Kayimba kaida makanika.
Netugala tuka shooting a video. That was my very first video. Netatuko kwera nganjiri baiba ngenda ko ku TV those days ezaliwo WBS no twala ka ompola mpola.
That's a drink.
Oh, ayibugu mulingi. Ndekanze.
What I want to ask. Was when WBS was still on air, you had a music video.
Hey, when it was still on air here in Naguru.
Do you know the year WBS got off air?
Which year?
Now people think Mbumatha is of yesterday.
Which year?
There's a generation of children, these people that dance to Amapiano. When you tell them about WBS...
It was like 20, isn't that like 20... 13 when they were off air.
Do you know how many years are from now to 2013?
Ate myaka ebika gogirabanga emingi naye mitono.
Tujibale. Okay, in case you've forgotten, we are in 2024.
Nekitegeeza
24 minus 13.
Baka dena kulabira.
Mother, that's like 11 years ago.
But this is a video I'm telling you shooting in my vacation.
Pull it up.
From 6.
For me to impose.
Hey, ninange netanko gende yo networking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I think when blowing the up, I had really made like a good network of people.
Yeah.
Yes, a good network of people. Atenga, the genuine good relationships.
Oh yeah.
Yes, so
wait, you now make a video in vacation.
Yeah.
And Daddy is okay with it. Definitely had to be okay with it.
He's so okay with it.
So the video played on WBS. What is the name of that song? Is it on YouTube? You were then calling yourself Martha Mukisa. Still.
Yes. Nasoka neneitaka amanya gange mabega.
Yes, that's where I'm coming. What name did you start with?
Martha Oceans. Please.
Okay.
Never ku Martha Oceans. Kati nengeza kawo Malita.
I'm sorry for laughing. I'm so sorry.
Kati badia ngulu batade Malita. Then my dad nangamba degwe. Go in the mirror. Yambuka wagulu twaina madala.
Yes.
Yambuka wagulu gena mirror wetunulire. Nengera netunulira. Kati komawo ne komawo. Nangamba, do you know Rach talk to mama nyago?
Yes.
Amanya Mukisa Martha ogategeera bulungi. Mukisa litegeeza ki? Blessing. Ate Martha litegeeza ki? Martha ne mugamba nagamba leta Bible. Ne soma Bible. Martha ya muchala asavinga bichi webityo. Nagamba ani omulala Martha mu maka muno. Ne mugamba mami.
Your mom is also called Martha?
Yeah, my mom is also called Martha.
Wow.
Nagamba, so what is the best thing to be? To be like your mother, to serve, to be a blessing. That is your real name, Martha Mukisa. From today, you're Martha Mukisa. Go back in the mirror, embrace it. So I went back in the mirror, I looked at myself, Martha Mukisa Katia never okujira crawling and do all those things.
Yes.
And until like I also grasped it inside meaning yes, I'm a blessing.
Let me be Martha Mukisa.
Let me be Martha Mukisa. Kati chirungi nnyo ne because management says zimuze ezasokanga okuntuukira. Martha, people sounds like it's a gospel name, Martha. Era nga kinyamako ngamba ono wabatayagala linnya lyange. Ateme. Kirungi nnyo Black Magic weyaja. They did not want to change a thing about
the name,
it.
yeah.
They wanted the talent.
It's the deep talk. You didn't know that before she was Martha Mukisa, she was Martha Oceans katika mgene munonyobo yimba.
Wara.
What?
Oh God.
Is that the reason why you called yourself Martha Oceans?
Yes.
Waliwo akalenza akamulima ne kamugamba you are like an ocean. We're going to take a quick break. Is that true?
Nedda.
Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk about how she gets her very first breakthrough and how life changes for her musically. It's the Deep Talk. My name is Mr. Henry Tovao.
The Deep Talk with Mr. Henry.